and welcome back to another video.
This is, I think, the finals, right, of the Boreal Monthly? Only have 3 matches this month.
Yeah, when the videos doesn't pan out, but...
That's okay, we're going to fill it in with another, a video from last year's yearly tournament.
Yeah, a little something different for the next video, so stick around for that.
Yeah, but anyways, this should also be short and sweet. Unfortunately, despite all the hyping I've been doing for Twiddlevault, we're going to get our first showcasing of it, and it won't be the greatest, I don't think, but it's okay. We'll start with the black deck.
Yes, mono black, Arnaud's pet deck.
Yeah, this is the deck that, if you were paying attention from last monthly or 2 monthlies ago.
Last monthly he played a variation of this, but
still was the big winner with a mono black deck, right?
I believe so. Yeah. Just not having the Mind Twist
and the Chains of Mephistopheles seem new.
Yeah, so I mean, this deck is just, hymns, hippies, Underworld Dreams, just really punishing the opponent for draw of 7s.
Yeah.
Just making him discard, going in with the rack.
You have the classic Sinkhole and Hymn-to-Torak package.
Yeah. I mean, I love the Orders and the Black Knights.
Yeah.
The,
Ritual.
Always against the plows. It's always a fantastic...
Ritual Hippie is obviously good. No Juzam Jin. He had Juzam Jins in the last one.
Yeah, so maybe he decided to board them out and go the Underworld Dreams route.
I wonder how much... it's also a rack deck, right? Rack is always featured, mostly always featured in mono black, if not always. But now with the chains, it's like a little thing, right? Because you get their hand empty faster, maybe.
Yeah, probably doing the damage in.
Yeah. I wonder how much Chains of Mephistopheles is going to play a part in the issues that Karl might face with Twiddlevault deck being heavily on drawing cards.
Well, you want to draw with your Sylvans, you want to draw...
Yeah, and there's no interaction for that. I'm pretty sure there's no disenchants in that deck, so
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but this deck is pretty standard otherwise. Cities in the sideboard are Gargothian Silex, for Antiquities cards.
Shop stacks, yeah. A
lot of terror. Tormod's Crypt 2 pretty good versus Twiddlevault, so...
Yeah, so...
Alright, this is the Twiddlevault deck. This is pretty sure we're all just playing a card for card, the Danny Friedman's list. We drank the Kool-Aid. It's fine, there's no need to convince us farther. Just a shame we might not get to see it do what it's supposed to do, but... Ultimately speaking, you have your 4 Howling Minds. A lot of redundancy, which makes the deck so consistent, right?
Yeah.
Like the 4 recalls brings back almost basically everything. Sylvan Library, I believe, is just a card that says draw 3, take 8.
Basically for this kind of deck, yeah. But I can see why the chains would punish this deck severely.
Yeah, with all the Sylvan Libraries.
Sylvans, the Howling Minds, the draw 7s.
Yeah. So...
really, and especially ancestral brain geysers. So,
but the idea here is basically take infinite turns with Time Vault, right? Untapping it with Twiddle, using recalls and regrowths to bring back the Twiddles, take more turns. At this point, you should have multiple Sylvans and/or Howling Minds in play, which just gives you so much card advantage over your multiple turns. And then regrowth and Time Twister keep the deck going forever, basically, right? You regrowth. You Time Twister your graveyard into your deck, and then you regrowth the Time Twister, and then you Time Twister the regrowth back into your deck, and the loop just goes on forever, and then eventually you Fireball for the win.
And then you have the Twiddles to take infinite turns, and then when you don't have those, you also have like a mana short, basically kind of
just,
taking...
stop your opponent from doing anything for a turn.
Exactly.
It's like it could be a Time Walk. That card can
Time Walk.
Yeah.
Just wrecking your opponent's plans for a turn, and I know you've done that to me in the past. And it's
there are some unintuitive things you have to do with this deck to make it really exceptional. Like, it's just good on its own as it is, but there are some things that are not intuitive. So, for example, I like Hercule's recalling your own rocks, like your own mana vault to untap it just to generate a little bit of extra mana before a Time Twister is very important. When to mana short is very important. How often to take 8 with Sylvan Library, even in the face of burn decks or aggro decks, and most importantly, when to just skip a turn and untap the Time Vault. Yeah. The amount of advantage you can get by just saying, I skip my turn and untap Time Vault, and having it available for whenever you choose to do anything is extremely strong.
And we even had a discussion about twiddling the Mana Vault.
Yeah, twiddle the Mana Vault, generate the mana.
Generating that extra mana, making it just a little bit better.
Yeah. So sideboard is interesting too. He's got a Shivan in there for a surprise gotcha, kind of like a Sarah Angel does in other decks. Tranquility too. So
Yeah.
what's he gonna do versus the mono black deck? And out of the side though, probably not much. Like boomerang, I guess, for
Balance.
chains. Mind twist. Balance.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so he's got not too many answers for the mono black deck.
Yeah. I would like him to show us his hand though. I would really want to see what Karl's hand is. Did he already show it? I was looking at his deck list.
No, I don't know, but yeah, we're looking at the deck list here on the side.
Oh. I hope Karl watches this so that he can hear that in the future he should show us his hand. Whenever you're playing this deck, you show us the hand, if you're gonna mulligan or not, and you show us the hand when you keep your hand. Karl.
Just giving Karl grief whenever you can.
Well, he needs to learn.
I'm sure Karl's swearing right now if he's watching this. Okay.
Okay, that's a quick mulligan from Karl. He must be happy with his hand. Mulligan from Arnaud also. If Karl was not intending on showing his hand, that reveal from Arnaud will certainly inspire him.
Okay.
So I don't think it's a Howling Mine on turn 1. But actually, if you know your opponent... Okay, yeah, so sorry. Your opponent shows the Swamp, Howling Mine on turn 1. You don't need to be running into him to Thorax with that thing in your hand. So play all your mana and play Howling Mine. And if you have Time Vault, play Time Vault. But if you have Counterspell, hold Counterspell. So good. This is a very good start for Karl. I'm surprised this video ends in 19 minutes. It better be in his favor, and he's just joking with us.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Now, if a Chains comes down right now, it's just like puts everything into mess, right, for Karl?
Yeah. He's stripping the...
That's kind of okay. So he'll take 1 damage?
Only 1 damage. I don't know how I feel about stripping the...
It's probably not correct, but if you have nothing else to do, obviously it's just good enough. I really wish I could see all of Karl's cards.
Because, I mean, if I have the Underworld Dreams in my hand, I'm probably wanting to...
Yeah, get to your 3 mana.
Get to your 3 mana way quicker.
Okay, so Karl, unfortunately, not drawing anything off of his Howling Mine. But Arnaud not really being able to contest too hard, so just keep playing his Black Vices, yeah. Karl really doesn't want to see Chains. Oh, yeah, sorry, the rack, yeah. Draw. Another Howling Mine.
Oof.
Yeah, I wish I could see
But Karl does have the Counterspell in the hand, so...
Yeah, so Counterspell is going to help him a lot. He's very protected against the first scary thing that Arnaud does, which is... Like, I don't know if it's Underworld Dreams. I don't know if I'm countering the Underworld... maybe I am, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, of course. You take 3 damage a turn.
Sorry, I forgot that it's not... This, like, the Stasis deck has the Boomerang. If I was playing the Stasis version, I would not counter that Howling Mine. The Underworld Dreams. Yeah. I would wait until my Boomerangs take care of it.
So Karl drawing 3 this turn.
Yeah, I'm very surprised, honestly, that we're not seeing a bit more coming out of the Twiddlevault deck after drawing 2, 4, 7 cards. Like the mono black deck, no matter how many cards it draws, it's only going to do one thing a turn, unless it has the Dark Ritual. So it's really surprising and unfortunate on Karl's side that he's not able to do a bit more, like even just transmute.
Yeah, transmute. So he's recalling the Counterspell.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I could see that as being... Okay,
yeah. No, that's all good. Okay, so I wouldn't have done that because Strip Mine or Sinkhole completely negates the... Yeah, see, the I don't think he needed to play that third Howling Mine. I think it would have been better to hold up 3 blue sources to counter something and be protected from Strip Mine. Like, we didn't... Like,
well, I mean, he's got the Lotus, so he's...
Oh, shit, okay. Sorry. I didn't see the Lotus.
Yeah.
It blended in with the Howling Mines there. For me,
so he probably was not worried. So
No. With the Lotus in play, definitely.
But I mean, how many cards does he have in hand right now?
Just 1.
So he's going to be taking 4 damage next turn.
Yeah, but if he can just start doing his thing, should be fine. Yeah, that's
so either
fine.
way,
No, that's fine. You just let that go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ritual into. No, I think you ritual into
a hippie?
Underworld Dreams.
Does he have Underworld Dreams in this one?
I thought I saw the Underworld Dreams.
I don't think he did. Well, either way, the opponent right now taking 9 damage to the face.
Going to 4. Yeah, but see, like, now he can just not do anything, potentially win next turn, and not be affected by the black spices, the racks. If it was Underworld Dreams, every turn he's taking those three hits of damage. So I would have played the Underworld Dreams.
If he has it in his hand, we don't know at this point.
Oh, because it's over here. He already played it. It got countered.
He got countered,
okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Jeez,
I understand. You got lost in all the excitement
and all the sauce.
Okay.
Recall. Bring back the counterspell again. Yeah. But that is 2 cards he loses, so he's going to take 3 more. 1. Oh, yeah. I should mind. Okay. Oh, Mind Twist.
Oof.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, all those cards, he can still only really do 1 or 2. Like, he can't do, like, a crazy amount of stuff. Like, Karl can do a crazy amount of stuff if he draws the proper cards. The mono black deck will always only be able to do 1 or 2.
Okay, Dark Ritual.
And I'm not considering Dark Ritual to be a thing. That just gives mana. So, like, this... Like, Dark Ritual, is a thing.
So even if he counters, he could then just Mind Twist for 1, and then he's dead.
Oh, he'll take 6, yeah. Yeah, so 3 racks.
Wow. Hang 1 to counter it. Then Mind Twisting for...
Yep.
So actually, you had 1 mana floating from the
Dark Ritual. Yeah. So 1 twist for 2, get both cards.
So, wow.
Okay, but honestly, I would doubt. That's actually not even bad matchup. That's actually just purely.
It's not drawing into anything.
That's just what's going to happen when you play a combo deck. Sometimes you'll just not draw.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually just unlucky for... Like, both players did correct things, so no one's, like, at fault. Like, Arnaud didn't get lucky, by misplaying and got lucky, and Karl didn't make any mistakes either, so just good magic, and just the combo deck... combo deck whiffed, that's what happens.
Yeah. It happens. It's either you're winning turn 1 or turn 5, and you're just like, ugh.
Well, I mean, you've witnessed it, right? Playing with me, like, I'm pretty sure last time we played was the first time where 2 or 3 games in a row I just drew nothing, and like of all the games we played, that's like the first time that's happened. Most times, like not to say that I win every game because I don't, but I'm still doing things with the cards. Mm-hmm. That was really the first time that 2 or 3 games in a row I just kept drawing nothing. It was weird, so it does happen.
When I'm playing against you in that deck, I'm always like, okay, I have like 2 rounds where I could really, if I'm not like winning, like I need to destroy you.
Yeah, like in 2 turns. Yeah, that's it. Like, isn't that crazy?
That's my mindset. Like I need to destroy you in 2 rounds.
Like
or to the point where I know I could kind of lock you out, and it's more times than not, it's pretty hard.
But that's a testament to how strong the deck is that you already automatically consider yourself dead unless, like, I'm dead. Like, this matchup equals I'm dead unless very fast you're giving the deck a lot of credit, which I think it deserves.
Like, if I have a hand where it's just like land go, I'm taking a mulligan immediately. I need to be doing something more than just land go.
I like when you go land go.
Yeah, I know you like that. Yeah, I bet you like that.
Yeah. It's nice and juicy.
This makes you salivate. Yes. I could play my transmute.
Yeah. Alright, what's Karl going to do for us on this one?
No. Okay. Showing his hand.
I do like me a turn 1 Sylvan. I think it's a really amazing play. You don't get punished like you do with Howling Mine if they disenchant or something, with other opponents. So I go right in. Now, of course, it's unfortunate it has to come off of a land that deals you a damage. Of course. But it's still a turn 1 Sylvan, which is much better than a turn 1 Howling Mine. And in a world where your opponent might do nothing or do that, that's okay.
That's okay though.
See, like, if I see these 3 cards and I can't very happily just pay 8 to draw them, I'm not excited. Like, you can almost put yourself in a position where you just win from like this. Did he draw all 8? Yeah, all 4. I mean, all 2, all 3.
All 3. Eventually,
paying 8 life. Did he pay 8 life?
Eventually, you'll get to the right number there.
No, see, I think that's a premature twiddle. See what I mean? Like, it's a premature twiddle, I think, because even if your opponent hymns you on their turn, you can still play it instant speed. And that's a position where I think I would have just passed, let my opponent play his 2 mana card, and then untap the Timevolt. I have no Howling Mine, so he's not getting any extra value off of the turn that I'm going to skip, and then I get to go with my Sylvan, with my Time Vault untap, draw into my 3 cards with Sylvan, possibly play my own Howling Mine, use the Time Vault to take a turn, still holding the Twiddle, and then Twiddle from there. I think that's where you want to be. I think this is a slightly premature Twiddle.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah,
of course, we don't see his hand, right? So maybe he's got something going on.
Maybe.
So, of course, not to discredit him entirely, but I do think this is a questionable Twiddle.
Okay, taking one from City, recalling the Twiddle.
You know, you really want to have Howling Mines in play when you do all this.
Yeah, I feel like he's at a disadvantage here because he's not having the Howling Line.
Yeah, it's not enough, the Sylvans. You at some point you stop being able to draw cards. You lose a lot of potential card advantage when you don't have Howling Mine in play and you go this deep.
Like, so now he's got to be careful because he's got the rack. Okay, he's playing.
They draw 3. So yeah, imagine all of this behind the free turn, and you still have Twiddle. Now you can Twiddle. You know, even if you still don't draw Howling Mine, like now you can Twiddle and take a turn after having 3 more cards. You're just in a much better place.
Besides to him, the opponent, of course. Why not?
Yeah, and then you also avoid this kind of shit, right? Like,
yeah. Land drop Soul Ring or.
And then the rack just so dirty. So yeah, I think this game is more an issue of a potential misplay from Karl than the last game. Last game was just bad luck.
No, he can't afford to.
Yeah, he can't afford to Sylvan anymore.
And I think just paying the 8 life as well just made him and getting greedy with the life count. You know, using the City of Brass a few times, which I understand why he needed to. He's taking 2 from the. Not looking good. Maybe he's hoping to draw it into the Ancestral.
Yeah, or Time
fill up his
Twister.
hand.
Time Twister, Wheel of Fortune kind of thing.
No, if he plays a him.
Yeah, it's just
It's just like he's dead because even if he has a counter, he's down to 1 card.
Yeah, looks like it's a sad time for all combo players out there.
Well, this makes me quite happy.
No.
Yes. You're going to make someone scream in the comments section of this video.
Yeah, no good.
Yep. And there we have it.
So yeah, I mean, again, like we've been saying, game 1 was just good game, but bad luck, and game 2 I think was a misplay. Honestly, that's what I'm talking about. Is like whether or not he was thinking about it or he had something in his hand that justified the plays he made. It was like, but maybe he wasn't thinking about it. But this is where those unintuitive plays of like, okay, I have a way to, do what my deck wants to do, but I don't have the additional card draw. I'm gonna run out of turns to take Sylvan extra cards.
Extra cards, yeah.
Let me read Time Vault and realize that it can untap itself. My opponent did one thing, played a land, and played a rack, which doesn't affect me in any way. Right now, I'm just gonna pass. Opponent plays a land. If he hymns me, and I'm afraid of losing the Twiddle, I can still untap it, so you still have that access.
Yeah.
And then you can decide to do whatever you want from thereafter. Just having your Time Vault untapped is so powerful, and you don't need to be too afraid of giving your opponent 1 extra turn. Especially if, like I'm saying, and you agree, the mono black deck can only really do a thing a turn.
Yeah, exactly. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because the black deck did what it had to do,
strong,
and it got the W. So.
Well, Him's Torak is a good card. Maybe you've heard of it.
That being said, I think Twiddlevault needs to take a step back a little bit.
No, it will rise again.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Until next time.